All right. All right, let's do a little walk. Gotta hop in the elevator real quick. Yeah, so I leave this place on Monday. Fucking weird place. All right, let's walk around, see what's going on Friday night, and grab a fucking elevator.
Entry varning. Entrance bar.
Okay. Some French people. Yeah, that whole building's like an Airbnb building. It's weird. I think when most people see it, they're not very happy. They're not very happy. I'm paying like $60 a night to be there, which isn't terrible for short term. But for a month-long stay, I'm seeing it's like $3,000 for next month. It's like, what the fuck? Like, who would pay that? But anyways, it's Friday. I think it's like Good Friday or whatever, some religious stuff. Easter's on Sunday, so it's like a big holiday weekend. There weren't many people walking around tonight. I mean, today. So I don't really expect it to be too crazy out here. It's almost 1 p.m. It's around 1 p.m. here. 1 a.m., sorry. But yeah, Easter weekend I think is bigger in Europe than in America. Because in America, like, yeah, Easter's a holiday, but you know, I wouldn't fly back home to see my family for Easter. That's more like a Christmas thing, Thanksgiving, Christmas thing. Easter not really too big in my book. So it's a bit rainy. It's a bit rainy out. We're streaming on the Pocket 3 today. The day we were on the action camera, which is a bit wider. So let's walk to the main area. Let's see here. Let's get out of Google Maps, make sure I don't get lost. I'll make a left up here. Hopefully the water doesn't damage the camera. We got a little skate park. I'll put on the, if you want to follow where I'm at, we'll put on the, we'll put on this thing, the real-time IRL. Yeah, it looking pretty dead, so it's going to be a doomer night walk. Not much going on. except for some buses. So yeah, this is Stockholm. This isn't like the super center part of it. This is we're technically in the inner city, but we're not in like the super center part. It's expensive as shit to live there. To live in Ostermalm. I don't feel like going there. It's too far. Again, it's the holiday weekend. It might just be like no one's here. Everyone went somewhere else. Hello Lutra, hello Willie, hello Linda, hello Peter, hello Max, hello Brandon, hello Mickey Redneck, hello Pam, hello Tony, hello Joe, hello Becky. Yeah, it's real quiet. This is what Stockholm looks like. If you're lucky enough to live in the inner city. Most people don't live in the inner city, they live in the suburbs. So let's go this way. This will be to the main street. Weather's just like Scotland, yep. Hello, Damien. Peter says, are you enjoying Stockholm? Honestly, not really. I mean, I enjoyed the first few days because I was in exploration mode. But I don't know if I'd live here long term. That's the thing. Oh, and the biggest problem is I've lived in Helsinki before in Finland. I think Helsinki's just a better city. So that's like the biggest problem. It's like Helsinki's just like more compact. It's smaller, but it makes more sense. And also I've been to Gothenburg, which the people here call Göteborg. I liked Gothenburg more than Stockholm. Again, it's just like smaller, it's more simple. But Gothenburg's demographics are pretty bad. That's like the one thing Stockholm, the inner city's good, is like the demographics. Like there's actually Swedish people walking around this area during the day. It's all right, the main street. Okay, we gotta go to like this street right here, I think. Again, since it's Good Friday or whatever, it might be no people. Stockholm nightlife, I think, just isn't good, honestly. Looks like there's a bar there. Smovit bar. Migrants? Yeah, there's a lot of migrants here. Migrants are everywhere. Where would you like to go out to Stockholm? Oslo? Yeah, I went to Oslo actually. I actually literally went there. It was smaller, which I like. It was smaller. So I might go back there. Some burger place right there. Grillringen. Grillringen. Do you miss the States? Not really. Can you guys even see that? Ingang Fran Garden. $10 for a glass of beer. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the prices here are not good. They're not very good. There's an Ica. I haven't been in this one yet. I think it's Ica. I've only been in the Coop. There's a store called Coop. And Hemkomp. Been to Hemkomp. Oh, they're open. Was this like an Asian store? Reminds me of Chinatown. We're back in Chinatown. Fuck is this? Medicansk. I don't even know, dude. This is like the Chinatown right here. Asian head saw. This is the Chinatown of Stockholm right here. Amazing. Hello, Daniel. Looks like Brooklyn. No, it does not. No, it does not. This is not like Brooklyn at all. Trust me. This looks like Helsinki. That's what it looks like to me. Just a big Helsinki. This is the area. It's called Skanstal in Södermalm. So we'll give you guys a look. Got some bikes. Not many bikes here. Not as Copenhagen was the king of bikes. Copenhagen and Amsterdam. What does this say? I don't know. There's a lot of Africans in the ads here. Thought that was interesting. So on YouTube, when I watch YouTube on my computer, I'm getting Swedish ads, which I have no idea what they say. So it's kind of a failed, it's a fail for me to even get them. All right, I think this is the main street up here in the water. The rain's coming down a little harder. It's probably gonna fuck up the camera. Shit. Fuck this rain. Might have to head back. Any pretty woman there? Yeah, I mean, way better than New York if you want to be honest. Alright, we got some people yelling shit over here. We got some kids yelling shit. Alright, let's go this way. Saw a presentation that said that Budapest, Sofia, Bulgaria, and Krakow are the cheapest cities. Yeah, I've been to Krakow. I haven't been to Budapest, but I really want to go. Krakow is such a great city. I really should just go there. Like, I don't know. These Nordic countries, man. Not the cheapest places to be. Got an Indian place. Yeah, Krakow's great. I wouldn't go to Bulgaria. I don't think I'd go there. Skip Bulgaria. Budapest, I think, used to be really good. I think it's still okay. It used to have really good nightlife. But then a lot of dudes started going and it fucked up the nightlife. Hello, Steve. There's System Bloget. That's their state-run alcohol store. System Bloget. So in Sweden, if you want to buy hard liquor, you have to buy it at that store. It's got really strict hours. Like it might not even be open this weekend. I don't even know, because of the holidays. If you don't have alcohol by now, you might not even be able to get it all weekend, because you can only buy it at that store. So you got to make sure to stock up on your alcohol early before the holiday hours kick in. Unlike Poland, you can buy alcohol anytime you want. In Poland, the liquor store, remember I went to a liquor store at like 2 a.m. and there's just like a guy sitting in this cubbyhole thing, just handing out bottles.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if you guys saw on camera, there's like a security guard guy. He looked like a police officer. All the bars have like these security guys. It's weird. It's like they look like official security, and they're not just like a bouncer with a t-shirt on. It's weird. They have all these, I think, pretty fucking retarded rules. They have a rule where the bar can't serve drunk people. It's like a really strict rule. So they're really like uptight about it. Like if there are any indications that you've had 2 or 3 drinks, they will kick you out. And if you read I was reading all like the club and bar reviews on Google reviews, and everyone's just like, yeah, I paid all this money to get in this club and I bought like this expensive drink, and then like 5 minutes later a bouncer tapped me on the shoulder and kicked me out. And they just say, oh, you look like you're a little too drunk, you gotta leave. And they're utilizing the law. Alright. Looks like more people up here. Gordon Gecko Greens from Finland. Hello, Luciana. Hello, Alfredo. Hello, Zorp. So if you go to the bar and you look like you've had too much fun, that's a big building. They have one random big skyscraper. Wonder if that's like a hospital. It says scrapping. What's this? Let's see. They distill their own alcohol in a homemade still. Yeah, dude, that's how you gotta do it. You would think these countries would be the easiest to get alcohol, but nah, they made it hard. I remember in my college, there's this bar called Old City Hall. And on Thursdays, they'd have something called Mug Night. You buy a $5 mug. It was like half the size of a beer, but you keep the mug forever, this plastic mug. And on Thursday nights, it'd be Mug Night. And the beer, to fill up the mug, it would cost 50 cents. So you put $1 on the bar, and that'd be enough to fill up you and your friend's beer. So for like $3, you can get kind of drunk. $3 or $4, you can get fucked up. It was pretty awesome. For $4, you could have 8 mugs of beer, which is probably like 6 beers on Thursdays. And it was like a cool bar. It was like really big. That place was good. That was in Oswego. Old City Hall in Oswego, New York. Upstate New York, college town. Nothing else to do but drink. Pretty fun. San Diego had good venues too. San Diego had good venues. Let's let these guys pass. Did you go to Helsinki? I've been to Helsinki before, yeah. Am I enjoying Stockholm? It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's a little too spread out, you know? I don't know, like, look at these streets. They're not very, like, European. That place has a line. I like Copenhagen a lot more, honestly. Copenhagen, I didn't stream the nightlife because I was busy. I had met some people in the hostel and I walked around with them and got a cider, so you can't stream all the time. Sometimes you just got to be a normie. Copenhagen people are getting fucked up. There's all these young people just like they're going hard. $7-Eleven, dude, so shit. I would not get a 7-Eleven pizza. All right. One strip club in Prague. You pay the door fee and they give you a stamp card of 5 times to get a beer, but the glass is small. Low cheese puff. Alcohol is poison. Yeah, it is. I stepped in something. He stepped in something. All right, we're getting up to the metro, I think. Yeah, Prague's got cheap beer. Poland's got cheap beer, man. Poland, a beer is like $1. Remember this one bar in Krakow that it didn't even have like a bouncer. You just walked in. You just fucking walk in. It's so good. Dude, I hate bouncers and shit. They just make it like the vibe so bad. They're checking you. There's the McDonald's. I don't know why in every European city, McDonald's is always like the cool point. So there's the metro, Medborgplatsen. I just tapped my Pinter. Why don't you want to go to Bulgaria? I don't know. That's just not really on my to-do list. That black guy's going crazy. He should be happy. He's in Sweden. He's not in a worse place. He should be happy. A bunch of cabs over here. One and only black guy in Sweden. No, there's more than that. We should go to the ghetto tomorrow. Yeah, not a good night for the cabs, I think. There's just not many people. Yeah, this kind of sucks. This is a nice little square over here. See what that's about. There's the police. Saw the police around here last night too. All right, this is a little, I guess, hangout area. I've walked through this area on a nice day. There's like people hanging out here, but today is not nice. Look at that building. What the hell is that? Looks creepy. Let's see, you got some kebab being served, some shitty food. Unhinged in Stockholm, yep. Do you feel safer than New York? I felt pretty safe in New York. Except for that one time. Except for that one time. Alright. This is not good. A lot of people going to the restaurants. It's now 1:30, so it's pretty late, honestly. It's not super late. I feel like 1:30 in Europe's not very late because the shit closes here like 3 or 4. So this is kind of like the midpoint of the night, maybe a little later than that. But yeah, this isn't very might turn around at some point. Thing's eating a pizza. "1:30 a.m. in Stockholm." Got it. Remember that guy in Canal? Swedish thug life. Have you been able to cook? Yeah, my current place, it's like an actual apartment. I'm cooking. Which is good. Most hostels have a kitchen. All right, we got the cops up here. Nice. Kind of want to talk to the cops at the same time. I don't want to fuck with them. Looks like we have a situation. This is a dangerous place. Yeah, this place is dangerous, dude. Apparently it's the rape capital of Europe. I'm not even joking. That's what it's been branded. But the thing is, I think rape here, like, if you run up and slap a girl's ass, that's considered rape. So the definition's kind of a little skewed. Yeah. This is disappointing. I feel like no one's in. There's no like bars. There's a 7-Eleven. People hang outside the 7-Eleven. Cowboy bar for Emily. You have to come to Buenos Aires. Now Buenos Aires is fucking. I think I get robbed there. I've been to Latin America. I feel like walking around with the camera in Latin America, you're gonna get fucking robbed. Like you have no chance. What's going on there? I don't know. Oh, I got someone on kick. Who's this? Bricktop. He said they fucked it up. Latin America. Yeah. Latin America is much dangerous compared to Sweden. Alright, I gotta. Alright, should we keep walking? This guy's got crutches. Oh, it's a woman. Thought that was a dude. My bad, bro. That was a they them. Let's see. There's another metro. Listen. Oh, we're going downhill now. How's your brother doing in Colombia? He's not doing shit. He's fucking chilling. He's chilling. He's chilling too hard. I don't think he leaves the apartment. He just gets delivery. Probably hasn't left the apartment in weeks, months even. Juan says you wouldn't get robbed. Dude, I'm a fucking gringo with a camera. Like, the favela people are gonna find me. Beefeater. That's where we're at. Okay, we made it to the top. We've made it to the top. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That walk didn't motivate me to stay here longer. Let's just put it that way. So, okay, this place is. Let's go down here. Well, I guess we can go to Ostermalm. Got enough battery. BA is not Brazil, but I get your point. Okay. I would go to Buenos Aires if it wasn't so far. It's pretty far. That's like my biggest problem with it. It's a long plane ride. I would maybe at some point go there. I had a friend that went there for 6 months, mostly because it was cheap. and he tried to do so in Buenos Aires the currency's all messed up, and it's getting a product like an iPhone is very expensive. It's even more than the US. So my friend, he read that you can buy an iPhone in the US and then and sell it for like more in Buenos Aires. So he did that. He bought a new iPhone, and of course he put it on Facebook Marketplace to sell it for more, but he was just getting like lowball offers, and eventually he had to sell it to some store for less than what he bought it. So it was basically a massive fail. He lost money and time trying to do that trade. So I thought that was kind of funny. All right. Well, all right, you guys, we're gonna take a path I've used before to nah, this is all construction. We gotta go this way. Go watch some Swedish bouncers via some important engineers. There's just like not enough people to even be fighting. We'd love to visit Cartagena. That's some people sleeping over there? No. Is that? All right, where is this pathway? I think it's over here. All right, we're gonna go on a secret pathway that I've taken before. There we go. There we go. Big walk. I think it's up here. I wouldn't go to Cartagena. It's a little too touristy. A lot of scammers, a lot of whores trying to make you pay. It's not for me. I was lucky enough to go to Medellin before it got burned down. Oh, there we go. Look at this. This is the pathway of, what are we going to call this? The pathway of the righteous. So there's some more bars down there in Nightlife. I walked by it once. It wasn't very good. Yeah, Sodermalm is kind of an L for Nightlife. I'm giving it an L, which means a loss. Big L. All right, should we do some ASMR or should we continue with the commentary? So if this was the summer, because it's about 1:30 a.m. Let's see what time it is. Get a little timer out. It's 1:36. This was the summer. This was around midsummer. The sun would honestly already be like coming out a bit, which is pretty crazy because it's not that late. It's called the White Night. It's one of the features of the Nordic summer. You get the White Night. Ooh, look at that hill. You don't want to walk up that hill. Imagine having your commute walking up that hill every day. All right, let's do the walk. Now we go to Ostermalm. See kind of a good view. This is actually a sick view. So there's a church tower. And then there's like this, I think that's the City Hall building. It's like this cool, I don't even know how to describe it. Look at that water. This is where the train passes through right here. There's the Hilton. That's a cool view. And there's a few good like lookout points. Get a good view of the city around here. Now this is awesome. This is a great view. Again, my problem with Stockholm is it's just a little too spread out for my tastes. It does have some grand views, but it is spread out, which I'm not a big fan of. Which is why Helsinki, I think, is better. It's more refined, smaller, compact, easier to navigate. All right. I don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah. Technical difficulty. Hello, everybody. Okay. I guess we're good. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I'm gonna take a seat. Yeah, that water, that'll destroy connection real quick. Yeah, we'll see how it survives. Oh, we got some foosball. Nice. We got a wet seat. Of course it's wet. More foosball. We got some guys swimming. We got actually people over here. There's this gamma on. Nice. We got some doomers. This is a great place to be a doomer. Ah, maybe I can sit over here. Nice. I think I found the best spot in Stockholm. Ah, it's kind of wet. God damn it. Wet and wild. Well, let's try this one. This one doesn't have a... Look, you got a little fake beach. We got a little fake beach. That's nice. You know what? I'm gonna sit down anyway. I don't care. I need to rest for a little bit. Take a little break. All right, let's chill out for a bit. Streams are all about water. It's a good one. This place is cool. They teach English better than our schools teach a language, I think. Yeah, the English is not good here. The English is not good here. It's terrible. It's a real issue. Massive issue. Have you been able to find interesting items in the grocery stores? I mean, let's see. I bought some cheese. I learned that Swedish people have a little cheese slicer, and my Airbnb actually has the cheese slicer. It's pretty handy. And then you have a wooden knife for the butter. You always have to use a wooden butter knife. And what else? I bought some canned fish by a brand called ABBA, same as the artist. I bought some smoked salmon. But yeah, for the most part, it's kind of the same shit everywhere, honestly. Grocery store is expensive here. Coop, that Coop is killing me. But it's close, so I go to it because it's close. This place is cool, yeah. Have you been to the north part of Sweden? No. Looks kind of boring, honestly. I think if you're gonna go to the northern part, I think it's better to just hop on over to Finland and go to Lapland, Rovaniemi. I think like that's where it's the best. For whatever reason, the Swedish Lapland, I forget the reason, it's just not as good. I think the Finnish one is like flatter or something. It's like flatter and yeah, I mean, I really should have went there when I lived in Finland. You know, it's pretty quick train ride. Not super quick, but like 5 or 6 hours. But I was lazy back then. This year I'm not being lazy. I was gonna rest up for a sec before we head on out. I'm walking a lot further than I thought tonight. So we gotta go to, where is it? Ostermalm? We gotta go there. That's like the fancy area. I don't think 2 a.m. is too ridiculous. Again, it's Europe. It is Europe. But yeah, I think as far as nature, Sweden, like, it's better to go to Norway, I think, for the nature, because they got like the mountains, the mountain range, the F Fjords, whatever you call it. Norway's got mountains. Sweden and Finland are just kind of flat with lakes and the same type of trees, which are nice. You know, it's a peaceful thing. So apparently all the people here for 5 weeks, starting in the first week of July, they all go to the summer cottage. So apparently Stockholm in July and first half of August is pretty dead because everyone does the same thing. So remember, this is a conformist country. Everyone goes to the cottage by the lake for 5 weeks and probably just does this, honestly. They just sit down and they drink a beer, and then they come back here. And then there's winter and you're cold and it sucks. But yeah, I wanted to like this city. It's just again too spread out for my tastes. Like Sodermalm's supposed to be a nightlife area. We just walked through it. It wasn't very motivating. Let's put it that way. Have you had a cold shower yet? No. I had like a lukewarm shower. It's 48 degrees. It feels pretty nice. I'm not bothered by the weather. August in Europe is the big vacation month. I think late July is too. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Let's continue on. There's that building. It looks important. Yeah, there's something like socially isolating about Stockholm. I don't know why I feel that way. Stockholm syndrome. So what you do here, well, this is more of a Finnish thing, I guess. You do the sauna, then you jump in a cold lake. You hop in the lake, and you hop back in the sauna, and you kind of ping pong back and forth. And the sauna heat protects you from the cold water. And then when you jump in the cold water protects you from the sauna heat. So they kind of complement each other. There's Soder Mom. So it's actually pretty cool. There's a tunnel. Those cars go in a tunnel underneath the whole island we just walked. There's a tunnel underneath. It's pretty smart idea. Who's this guy? He's got a backpack. Shit. How do you feel about 15-minute cities? I think it has an evil purpose, but it actually sounds like a good idea. There's some type of building. I don't think I'm gonna go to Ostermalm. I'm getting kind of tired. I don't know. Might have to start looping back home. That might be the play. I don't think it's gonna be good anyways, man. It's 2 a.m. It's the holiday. We can go there tomorrow, Saturday. I might go to Uppsala tomorrow, which is a college town about an hour away via the train. So it's pretty close. How do you feel? Yeah, 15-minute cities, they actually make sense. But I feel like they are part of the New World Order. Get people to travel less. Well, it's interesting because I thought the New World Order wanted people to travel more. I don't know which one they're going for. Because there's no people. No, there's people during the day. It's just socially isolating because I don't know. I just feel like I get the vibe it's probably hard to make friends here. And that is also backed up by my research online where basically these people have tight social circles and they're not really accepting new friends in the positions, basically. I got some bells. Yeah, it's gonna be dead. I still want to go and see it though. Just go and see it, you know. See the outline of it. Yeah, might have to go to Oslo though again. I think Stockholm's probably the same. I think price-wise it's about the same. It's not much difference. Got some garbage by the tourists. Looks like we got the guards up there. See, it's like the nightlife should be here. This is like the cool area, but it's just there's just nothing. Cafe Velvet. What kind of language is that? Got some locals. The local town Arabs. Stockholm, world famous. Look at that. Some shot glasses. Swedish shot glass. The Moomin. Moomin's Finland though. Finland's svensk. Fika. I've yet to... Actually, maybe I did fika once. I'm not a fika person. Not a coffee person. But yeah, this place must be popping off in the summer. Just tourists going wild. This one sells the same stuff. That's kind of sad. Got that. We got a Jamaican guy dancing. I don't know what that has to do with Sweden. This is probably all from Temu. This is probably all from AliExpress. Ah, there's a... So that's the cheese cutter. That's what they cut the cheese with. And there's the butter knife. I don't know why they have that here. But you cut the butter with the wooden knife. And you cut the cheese with that. So that's good that we saw that. I think the wooden knife is cute. It might be busy tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe tourists are here for the weekend. You got family coming in, seeing each other. There's not much else like tourist-wise besides walk around this. This is kind of the same shit. Fika. It's kind of dumb. I think a Swedish person would never have that in their house. It's something that just says fika. That's kind of nice though. It's like a little apron, I guess, when you're cooking. Hand gloves. Some, what is that, boxers. This is a bell, I think. So people actually do live here. It's just it's very hard to get an apartment here. Basically, you have to wait like 20 years or something. You literally have to wait, I think, for the people to die, and hopefully they don't have a relative that snatches the apartment. But these are mostly Airbnbs, I bet. Yep, they have the same underwear. That's kind of so dumb. I don't think I've ever worn an apron before. I just Yeah, I don't really do the whole apron thing. Let's see. Anything else of interest? Got some books. What type of animal is that? Star of Chaos. What is this place? Science fiction, Bulkhaden. Why is this here? How does this store generate enough money to pay the rent? When it's not Halloween. I don't even think they do Halloween here, really. So apparently in Sweden, Easter has something to do with like witches. Like they dress up as witches. That is not something we do in America. Easter is when you paint eggs and Easter hunt. Not a fan of hard-boiled eggs. Nasty smell. This espresso house. This Nordic Starbucks. Look at this place. Beers and burgers. Beers and burgers. This is for the American tourists. House of Burgers. Let's see how much a burger is. Main menu. Plain burger. Meat bread served with fries. They don't even call it a bun, they say bread. $99, which is about $10 roughly. Cheeseburger $10. That's pretty cheap. I mean, all right, the real burger's $21. Milkshake. How much is a beer? A beer, bottled beer is about $78, which is about $7.80 roughly. Okay, so the beers are about $7. It's not too bad. Wouldn't find that in Norway. It's not even in Swedish. It's just in English. Dude, they fucking know. They know. Ben and Jerry's. What the hell? They have a Ben and Jerry's ice cream store. Really? This has got to be fake. No way they just leave that out. They have a Ben and Jerry's store. Who's gonna go to fucking the old town of Stockholm and say, "Oh, we gotta get the Ben and Jerry's"? Unreal. Overflowing with trash. Eye Shut Island. The fuck is this? More stars, less pixels. I don't know what this is supposed to be. See, this is where the nightlife should be right here. This is like cool streets. Atmospheric. Oh god, the licorice Swedish candy. Licorice kind of sucks, not gonna lie. It's not that good. It's not a very good candy. That's just my opinion. Maybe you like it. The Avengers. I've never watched The Avengers. I think maybe I watched the first 5 minutes and I just couldn't get into it. The fuck is that? There's like some guy. He's like riding his scooter real slow. It's making this creepy noise. What is he doing? About to go to the side street. Yep, just some more sweet as hell Zane, he's gonna jack you. Yeah, he's probably a migrant. Gotta run. All right. This walk home is not gonna be fun. Back to Sodermalm. Piazzi Bakery. It's got like a fun orange flare. It's wet. Fuck. Cab. All right, let's see where we're on at the map. Okay, we're close to the edge. There's the Gamla stand. We got to get out of here. Looks like we go this way. What's this guy doing? And let him go first. It's probably the scooter's probably disabled via GPS in this area, so he kind of got wrecked by riding it through here. That's probably what happened. What time the transit stops running, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna walk home anyways. Alright, disappointing Friday. I mean, it's a weird Friday. It's a holiday. It's not a normal weekend. It's just how it's. We got the water. Get bar.
Ja, bara för de som bedrister. De man är hög.
Nice, got the views again. All right, we gotta walk this way, I think. A lot of construction in this area. All right, let's go over here. They have a Coca-Cola sign. Coca-Cola. Because when you're commuting into town, you got to see the Coca-Cola sign, and it's got to motivate you to buy Coca-Cola. I haven't drank Coca-Cola in a long time. It's a garbage drink. Oh, the train is. There's a train over there. What the fuck? So it does go pretty late, I guess. Maybe like once every 30 minutes. Fucking sit down again. Ugh. A little wet. You be safe out there. Thank you. In the past, a lot of stockholders would have second homes on the Archipelago Islands. Sure they did. I'm sure they did. Returning to the depot. I think it does run late. It's just not that much. What holiday is it? It's Easter weekend, which I guess is a bigger thing in Europe than the United States. The weather's not bad. What is the price of ground beef there and eggs? Eggs are around $4.50. At the Coop I use, the Coop's the grocery store, Co-op, Coop, I don't know which one it is. It's pretty fucking expensive. I think I bought a package of ground beef, it was like $7, $8, something like that. It is not cheap. This is not a cheap country. But the thing is, if you get the apartment price down, you know, if you don't get wrecked on the apartment price, it's usually not too bad. Like, that's the most important thing, is finding a good apartment deal. I got offered a place here for like $800, but it was not in the center. It'd probably be like a 30-minute commute. Because once you get out of the center, the prices actually get quite cheap. But you're not in the center. You gotta, like, to come do this, you have to walk to a train station, 30-minute commute. Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't like doing that. I'd rather pay more and be a 10-minute walk from everything I want to do. And the $800 place was like, it was like attached to someone's home. Like, it was like this area, I don't know. $800 is cheap though. Like, if you can pay $800 for your accommodation, then your grocery bill being like $100 more a month, you know, it doesn't really matter that much, because it's like you're already kind of winning on the accommodation. You know, beer's a little bit more, okay, that's another, like, you know, the beers, the grocery store, was that $150 more a month for a more expensive place? It's not a big deal. But if you're paying $2,500 for a fucking Airbnb, you're getting wrecked. All right, how do we navigate this? Fuck, it's getting late. It's almost 2:20. Yeah, time to go home. It's an interesting building. Little square right here. Hotel Anno, 1647. Alright, we gotta take some stairs up here. I've done this walk before. Take the stairs of doom. Yeah, I don't even want to walk through the nightlife area again. It was so shitty. Fucking cops everywhere too. How is crime here? I think they got problems. The migrants are basically, I think they're just going crazy, you know. I guess they're bored. You know, Stockholm's a boring city, so I guess they're just bored, and I guess committing crime is fun, you know. Hello, Avertu on Kick. Hello, you need a bike? Well, how am I gonna live stream on a bike? I saw a lot of Hasidic Jews in the gardens. Have you seen any homeless? Interesting that your voice and mouth are out of sync. Shit. Stairs. I'm about to pass out when I get home. You guys remember Lisbon? Those freaking hills? That was the worst. Can't believe I went to Lisbon, Spain. I actually quite like the south of Spain. Sevilla was a great city, man. It's not like this. Just kind of big streets. Yeah, I think I gotta get out of here. Let's see what that little bridge is, though. Got a little bridge here. Huh. Ooh. Holy shit, leg workout. Whew. That's one thing that was good about Copenhagen. That shit was flat. That's why they could ride all the bikes. Flat city. shit. What is this? Is this something I can walk on? What does this say? Ronking forbidden? What does that mean? Cycling and cycle parking forbidden? What is Roke? Where's Daniel? Where's Dan? What does this mean? Rokening? What does rokening mean? Quick. No smoking? Oh. Look at that thing. Those little stairs. Oh, there's someone walking? Okay. Let's see where this leads to. This is cool. There's that Coca-Cola sign. It's kind of creepy. Oh, it's like what is this? It's kind of a sick view. Not as good as the view I had before. Gondolfin. It's a cafe. Huh. Looks like it's like a little bar, maybe in the summer. Anyone in there? No, you can't get in there. Yeah, it's closed. Ah, this might be the date spot though, you know? You come to Stockholm with the wife. You can get a $20 drink right over here. Got a cool view. Like, why isn't this bar open? It's Friday. Oh shit, there we go. Nice. Got some cool views. There's Ostermalm over there. That's where we originally were gonna go, but I got tired. Good decision to turn around though. I'm kind of fucking beat. There's the theme park, is right over there. A little theme park. Shit, I think we should take a little picture for the memories. Nice. That's like an okay pic. It's not like amazing. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm sure a few people have fallen on those steps drunk, fallen to their death. Oh, fucking. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm getting vertigo on this bridge. It's kind of creepy. Yeah. Someone gave money? Oh shit. Sent a super chat for $5. Papa Smurf is here. He was my longtime New York. He lived in Soho. Thank you, man. Oof, security. Is he about to close that? I think he's about to close it. No, he's doing a security search. Good thing I left. I didn't want to have to deal with that. Good timing. Good timing. Looks like that's a club. Sodra something. Most bars close at 2. Well, that one seems open. All right, time for the long walk home. It's not super long, actually. It's not that bad. It's gonna be a quiet walk. What does this say? Put the garbage in. Hund. Have your dog on a leash. No bicycle. Whatever the fuck, don't snap the tree. And no alcohol for bud. Alcohol is forbidden. Yeah, you know what I found out? I found out here you can't drink on the street. You know how I found out? Like one of my first days here, I was sitting in this area over there. It was like in that square, and some 2 lady junkies came to, like, sat next to me, and they cracked open some like Mike's Hard Lemonade type drink, and they were drinking it. And then some cops came over, and they're arguing with the cop, and the cops made them pour out the drink. And the junkie ladies, they're like probably in their 50s. They look kind of fucked up. They got all pissed, and then they like kind of just ran away. But I learned that you can't drink in public here, which I thought you could, because Europe, like, they don't really give a fuck about. I guess in Sweden they do. I know in Finland they don't care. In Finland, you can drink anywhere you want. You can drink on the tram. No one gives a shit. So kind of a Finland W, Sweden L. And I've drank, when I was in Gothenburg, I drank beer on the tram with my friend. Because I literally thought it was legal. Apparently it wasn't, so I think the cops would find me. I thought that was an American thing. Oh, you can't drink outside. It's like, who cares? Don't snap the tree. Yeah. How long am I in Sweden? I don't know. Well, my Airbnb ends on Monday, in like 2 days, so I gotta decide pretty soon. I don't like the Airbnb I'm in is basically the best price, but it's weird. It feels like a hospital. It feels like an insane asylum, if anything. Feels like an insane asylum. Oh, fuck. The fuck was that? I have to wash my shoes off. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what that was, man. I'll fucking... Someone didn't pick up after their hound. Ugh. Central Bar. There's the McDonald's over there. McDonald's is always the center point. Ugh. Yep, just cold, dead streets. All right, let's get the fuck home. I don't know, man. Just have it out. I don't know. Find out when we get home. So, can people drink outside the restaurants while seated? I mean, yeah. I guess if it's technically the restaurant's property. It's more like right now I can't just crack open a beer and drink. You should be able to. All right, let's look at the Google Maps. Where the fuck am I? Not super close. So we're on the Big Island. So let's teach you guys about the geography. This is Sodermalm, this big island. You see it's an island. Old city, old town was this thing. And I guess like the main city is this area. And unfortunately, I'm down here on the Big Island in the corner. So yeah, we'll walk around tomorrow night. We'll go to the Ostermalm tomorrow. Life in the big city. Look like a red Target car. He must be visiting from Minnesota corporate. I mean, just hide the beer, walk in a shallow puddle. Dude, I'll handle it when I get home. It's okay. Wish I would have done a Copenhagen night stream, but again, I was in the hostel. I went out with people. You know, you can't stream and go out with people at the same time, unless they're in on it. You know, unless they want to be a part of it. Copenhagen was cool. Better than this. Your mouth and speech are out of sync. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Oh well, just put it forward then. Alright, let's go down this way. We're probably like 5 minutes away from the freaking apartment. Yeah, we had network issues. Sucks. Damn, she's speed walking. Holy shit. She is speed walking, going home alone. Going home alone. COVID has killed nightlife everywhere. I think it really did. I think the reason it's dead is because I think it's all about money, honestly. So COVID made things more expensive, inflation. Now everyone has like $200 less a month to do shit. And the first thing that gets cut is something like nightlife. Like that's like the first thing that gets cut. Gets snipped away. Because it's not really a need. It's more of a want. So nightlife gets cut because it's fucking expensive. Taxis, cover charges, you know, the entrance fee. The drinks are just, you know, it's just... You're hurting on money. Nightlife gets cut first. Because in all honesty, it's not really even super fun to begin with half the time, to be quite honest. But yeah, COVID and inflation basically passively killed nightlife, I think. Like, inflation ate up the nightlife money. That's my theory. Also, people are becoming more antisocial. The internet. Staying at home on the internet is honestly just way better for a lot of people, including me, honestly. There's nothing better than just sitting on the internet. All right, where are we at? We're getting a little closer. Papa Smurf sent a super chat for $2. You're too kind. Sending too much money. I guess the OLS also can get repetitive, then boring. I don't know, man. Just walking around all the time just gets annoying. Sometimes you just don't want to walk around. Sometimes you want to sit at home. Yeah, apparently we're losing some New York streamers, aren't we? People are quitting. Not going after so many crazies. It's not that. I don't even think it's that. That bird sounds beautiful. Sharon Lisa's going to have to talk to Grandma and Grandpa about surviving the Great Depression. Yeah, it's late. I got to go to bed. Social media has too much info. Who quit? I don't know. Someone said someone quit. I see Dutch Maz. Dutch Maz is still out there. He's the king. Yeah, this is basically what all of Stockholm looks like, by the way. It literally just looks like this, kind of. It's just like spread out streets. Whew. Tonight was a long walk. Looks like a walking commuter walk. I guess he's an ex-felon, which is why he can't do certain things. Tom NYC did a live yesterday. Too many kids using e-cigs now. Yeah. The rain's starting back up. Shit. Damn this walk. Why are the birds up so early? Something's wrong here. Birds are up. Now it would actually literally be. Yeah, there's not here. city's too old. Scrapers though. Oof. It's too up. Oof. Oof. Sleep. It's just not. Or the other instrument at night. At night. Eat probably. Nothing we can do. That might go to the like a.m. when I start. Everyone take